Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Extraa. I'm a CDO pro for UPRISIng. Today, I'm going to be going over all of the callouts for all of the comp maps. I'm even going to be showing you a little bit of some jump spots and some line of sights that'll help you out when you're playing your games. Okay, so we're going to start off the video pretty simple. We're going to start off with the hardpoint rotations. The first thing, this is P1. If you're playing Fortress hardpoint, this is P1. It ends here and here. A lot of people like to sit in this truck. You can hop up on top of this truck. This is just all P1. If you call all of this, this is P1. This right here is bench. This is top P1 truck where I am right now. This is top milk. This truck is called milk. This is top roof right here. This building right here that you see, this is called maps. So if someone runs out right here, this is top maps. And then down here, this is bottom maps. And then like map stairs and all that. This area right here is called cage. This, I'm gonna go kind of fast with this, honestly. This is top plat right here, or top circle, whichever you prefer. This is pool. This right here is the P3 rotation. So you just call that P3. And if you're going right here, this is gate. A lot of people like to flood through there, and if you're playing control, a lot of people will spawn right there and you can spawn trap them. This is forge right here. This is also P5, so you can say P5 or forward for this. This is horse. This little cubby right here is called open cubby, and then this is obviously open. This little stack right here is called hay bale. Oh, I also forgot that this over here is called stables. This one's called closed because the gates are closed. Closed cubby. And if you run through right here, this is where the A-bomb is going to be. But we call this hangman. A lot of people like to snake right here. This is open bush. This right here is closed bush. This is double doors. This is the back steps. This right here is logs. This is 18-wheeler. A lot of people in the S&D like to sit on this heady so they can watch bomb and their spawn at the same time. This is barrels. This is construction, this whole area over here. This right here is called forklift, obviously. This is double stairs or dub stairs. This right here is like dark. If you run up here, this is top rails, this whole area right here. This right here I call P4. But there's like some other weird ass names for people they use, but this is P4 right here. This right here is jail 1 and then jail 2 or J1 J2. And if you run up here, this is top single right here. If you run into this building, this is top boat, or this part of the rim, this is top boat right here. This little platform right here is called top trees. This is cannon, but this is mid cannon right here. And then we call this area right here like front maps, just to be a little bit more specific instead of just saying mid, which is like this whole general area right here. You can just say front maps right here. That's pretty much it for the callouts. So now I'm gonna show you a couple basic jump spots for this map, and good line of sights. So one you'll see ARs use a lot. They'll sit back here and they'll just kind of keep their eyes on gate, but they'll watch top maps and then help whoever pushes, if someone pushes through forge right here. And then there's this little ledge right here that people sit on. You can catch people running out of gate and cage. On this god heady for cage right here, you can kind of back down on the awning and then just catch people running up. And they can barely see you. That's pretty much it for this side. I mean, you can get up on top of here, but this is kind of an ego chow if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, some people like to sit right here if they're like feeling themselves. Oh, if you're an open cubby, you can kind of hold a tight head glitch and look bottom maps right here, and top maps, it's kind of hard to kill you off this heady. You can also see all of bottom maps from right here on this little ledge, or just in open in general. A hop up that's I like 90% of the people like to use on this map is just this top single hop up. Just run off of that ledge right there. Another one that's pretty common is you hop up on these boxes and then jump up top boat. One that some people, it's kind of fading because it's being red now. But what people will do at the start of, if they spawn on P3 side, they'll run through here. And then if you hit circle, or if you hit your dive button, as soon as, like, right after you hit the doors, then you'll get this little bounce on the ledge and you can go flying. And then just instantly run top, or go bottom art. Oh, this is bottom art. Go bottom art, or you can go K or close or whatever. And I've seen Shotzi do this jump, but I've never done it before, so we're gonna test it. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so you hop up on top of these barrels, and then you jump on this little sign thing right here, and then you back up, and then jump for the mantle to get up in these windows right here. To get a little cruddy spot. If you want to look closed but be kind of hidden, this is a good little angle because you no one open, and you can kind of watch the spawn as well. This is good for S&D if you have people to like help you get in this spot. You have to have support to be in this spot though. It's kind of in the wide open where you can look top the back windows, and then you can look for your spawn, and then you can check bomb and stare at closed at the same time. You saw me do this jump earlier, but this is, you just hop up on the block and then you hop on the cannon, then jump onto this, and you can hop on top P1 truck, and then you can get the milk truck from there and top roof. Another little jump that I like to do in S&D, once I've cleared P1 side, I can just kind of get right here and hold that little head glitch, and you can see people coming cannon. And then if you kind of get lined up better, you can do a tack sprint jump onto top milk right here. Then you can get top maps and all that from right there. Another one that's not really useful unless you're like you know that they're challenging P1 on S&D every time. You can hop up on top of this horse and then chow them like this. Right there. And then you can also get top maps from here as well. That pretty much sums it up for the basics of Fortress when it comes to callouts and spots to sit on. And we're gonna go to the next map. Alright, so we're gonna head into map 2, which is Hotel, and I'm gonna go over some nice little cruddy spots and then all the callouts, obviously. Alright, so we're gonna start out just like we did last map, going straight to the P1 rotation of Hardpoint. So basically this right here is just like P1 bar, or like double arches bar, just whatever flows off the tongue better. Double arch bar, P1 bar, whatever you come to in your head when you're calling this out. This is just the P1 bar. And then over here, this is couches. A lot of people like to come through here. This is a high traffic area. This is a block, like P1 block. A lot of people will drop down to get initial time right here. And you can wallbang this if you have attack as well. Just a FYI. It does take quite a few bullets, but you can wallbang that. This is like the close jacuzzi heady. And then same thing here. This right here is called jacuzzi. Sometimes ARs will sit right here and snake this. I guess we'll go over here. This right here is called waterfall or back kitchen. Like if they're more over here, you call this just back kitchen, and then if they're like right here on top of this waterfall, this is this is just the waterfall call out. And then this right here is side door. This is obviously kitchen. This is back door. This right here is freezer. You can a lot of people like to hop up on this little spot right here, or contest right here for like if your teammates aren't here yet, you can contest the hardpoint time. This is also the P3 rotation. This right here is cat room or cat connector. This right here is cat, like catwalk. If someone's right here, it's bricks, or sometimes people will just call it connector in general, but this is bricks. This little hallway right here is called rugs. This right here is what would this be? This is the P6 rotation. and we call it restaurant. And I'm gonna go ahead and designate this now just so everyone can know. This is C1, C2, C3, and C4. And then this outer heady right here is just like outer restaurant. And then backing up right here, this whole area right here and in here is either Jules or Gucci, whichever you prefer. It's honestly just depends person to person. I've been hearing Gucci a lot more recently just because it's easier to say, but this is jewelry or Jules. And yeah, just like this room, and then right here is basically that whole call out. This room right here is Shandy, like chandelier. This right here is double doors, and this is also a high traffic area right here. This is double arches, whichever you prefer. And if you run through right here, this is single arch. Every now and then someone will call it statue or like dark. That's kind of a rare call out. This is more like single arch. This is lobby or main, but lobby is a lot more common in my opinion. A lot of people will sit here on this heady because this is a massive, like, this is a good heady. You have a lot of room to move around, and it's really hard to shoot you off of it. This right here is the P2 rotation. It's not really like a call out because it's not really something that you need to call out. People either just sit on the time P2 or they're just running through it. So if you have to call us out, this would be P2. This is the P2 stairs. This is back street. This is the spa fire truck, and then F1, F2. If you run through here, you're gonna run into spa. And then if you run through spa, this is spa arch, and then you're on, this is D1. This is either granite or MC heady. And then this is D2. And then D2 stairs, D1 stairs. This is B control. And then this is L desk right here. And if you run out L desk, you can either go bottom bed or luggage down here, or you can go luggage stairs or top luggage right here. This is either plat or top luggage, whichever you prefer. It's kind of just person to person again. This whole area up top here is top bed. For obvious reason, there's a bed. This over here is patio or P7. Then you have like patio stairs. It's rare that you see someone back here, but it's kind of like you just say deep spawn because there's not real. I don't feel like there's really a call out for that because no one really sits there. And then I'm pretty sure that covers everything. So I'm just gonna show you a couple cheese spots you can sit in to get some nice angles and get some free kills. So the first little cheese spot I'm gonna show you is right here. You kind of back up on this gold thing, and then you tack sprint onto the TV, and then jump up on top of here. And you can either sit like on this tight angle and watch dub arches and bricks, or you can kind of go over and see the single push. You can't really see into single a whole lot. You can kind of see D1. But yeah, this isn't really viable because you're standing in the wide open and you also can't turn all the way around. But it's kind of just like something to catch people off guard once in a while. The next one is kind of obvious. It's just this MC heady. Like, it's almost impossible to kill you off this head glitch. It is so your head is so small on this. And you can see couches, you can see people's heads running out of bottom bed, you can watch top bed, top luggage, all that stuff. Another little glitch spot that I like to use, it's kind of cheese, I'm gonna be honest, and it should not be in the game, but you can see people's diamonds and you get aim assist through this, and you can shoot through it. So like if I know they're gonna be flooding from here, I'll be sitting here watching this, but I'll kind of play on this right side because sometimes they'll hop up in the hole and you're kind of a free kill, so you just get to back off and then chow them like that. But you do have to be careful because once you do it like once, they're just gonna read you. And then there's this one over in restaurant. You can hop up on this light, and Gucci can kind of see you, but it's not obvious that you're here. And then you can watch the back, and then like all of Rug's push essentially if you're sitting in this hill. Another one to sit in is you hop up on the chair, hop up on the light, and then jump and go to the left. And you don't have much room, but you can kind of watch the door. and rugs push right here, but as soon as you turn away, you fall, and then you just can't really do anything about that. And then there's this one that I already showed, but it's very good, because people will jump chow you and they'll end up like right here, which is you still should win that gunfight though, because you're gonna have the initial where you can track them off right there. This is another one I kind of showed off earlier as well. You can hop up on top waterfall and hold the spawns for P7, and then you can just watch people pushing from mid, and if you get hit out from kitchen as well, it's a good spot to block. And then another good little spot is when you're planting at A on S&D, the bomb will be like right here on this blue area if you plan it for that, and then you can sit right here if you get top bed control, and then jump peek to check the bomb. People will hit you from top bed or like ladder or top luggage, but like if you have bed control, then you can just sit here and check this every 7 seconds just to make sure that they're not on it. While we're up here, this is a little rat spot. If you break the statue, you can sit right here and they can't see you at all unless they're like right in front of you, and no one ever expects that because it's such a weird spot. And then this one right here is kind of old and no one really uses it, but that's kind of a good reason to use it because no one's ever going to predict this. But you break all the glass right there, and then you can jump and get on this ledge, and then you can look dub arches or hold couches, and you can kind of see bricks, but not really, because once you, or no, you can see bricks fully. And you can watch bricks, dub arches, watch the P1 push from if they come out single. You can hold all of couches, and then you can still get back to cat if you don't fuck up the jump like I did. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for hotel with the callouts and then a couple nice little basic angles for you guys. Then we're gonna head over into the next map, which is Mercado.